Hello, everybody. Good evening. It is Thursday, December 23rd. It's almost Christmas time, and tonight's a very special show. This is all about the Blue Spade Society, and the reason I created it, it's the Meet John David show, and hopefully soon here we'll get John on board. He's having a little trouble linking up, I think, but I sent him a new link, and I'm going to send him another one here in a second just to try to see if we can get him all linked up so y'all can meet him. And we hope that that will be the case. But we're going to have a bunch of people stop by tonight. And it should be a real good time. Like I said, it's getting close to Christmas. And, well, tomorrow night's Christmas Eve. So I'm still wearing my Christmas hat. And you can see I got on my nice Blue Spade Society shirt, which are available at the Treasure Talk store on Teespring. So go get you some of that if you would. I am going to bring in, right now, I'm going to bring in my brother from another mother, who is one of our moderators on the Blue Spade Society, and my very best friend, and John's very best friend. So let's bring on the Mumbles man, Tim Naylor.
Hey,
Tim, are you talking with John?
Yes, sir.
What's his problem?
Can't get a connection yet.
Well, keep trying. Keep trying. I just sent him a new link.
All right. He said he just sent you a new link, John. Yeah.
Don't worry, folks. It's just we did a run through this afternoon. Everything worked fine. And of course, when you need it to work, it doesn't work. So,
well, when it rains, it pours, right?
Boy, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? We're just going to, while we're waiting on John.
While you're waiting on John.
Okay, he's got, I hear he must have Facebook up or something. But at any rate, we created the Blue Spade Society because John is handicapped. Well, he's disabled. That's a better word for it, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah.
And he's got severe lung issues. Plus, he's got a pacemaker. So, but he loves to metal detect and treasure hunt. And he didn't let anything stop him. But plus, he loves the color blue. So, Mumbles man and myself, being as how we like to tease him, we always used to tease him about, because he had a blue car and he's got a rollator that he takes with him, and it's electric blue. We call it Blue Thunder. So we decided at one time we'd paint our coils on our Mind Lab Equinoxes. We painted them blue in honor of John. And so he took it another step further, and he painted his shovel blue. And so he didn't know we were going to do this. So we scheduled a hunt, and let's see. Okay. Oh, somebody else. I got to send another link. So anyways, we went ahead and we painted our shovels blue. We didn't tell him. So we had a hunt. And he looks up and he sees us standing there with our spades painted blue, and he about fell out. So that's why we created, and right on the spot, I created the Blue Spade Society. You can see that video on YouTube if you go back a ways.
Yeah.
And it's been better than a year now, I think. But you can see that video of that hunt that day, and us with our blue spades. So it was a fun day. It was a very fun day. Hopefully we're going to get John on board here in a minute. I'm getting all kinds of messages. Okay. Okie dokie. Is you still on the phone with John?
Yes, sir.
Tell him I sent it through Messenger.
Yeah.
What's he saying?
He's working diligently.
Okay, just tell him the best thing to do is to sign completely out and sign back in and hit the link. Yeah, hopefully he'll be here
Sign
soon.
out completely. Turn your computer off. Like, so
Yeah.
sign out completely.
And then come back in.
Yeah.
It'll just be a little bit.
He's
And
gonna send you
what we're
another
going to
link.
do is we've got people slated to
It'll be
stop
on
in and say
Messenger.
hello. So we're going to go ahead and bring on as much as we can our sponsors of the Blue Spade Society, along with, of course, Tim is an admin of the Blue Spade Society. And the next guy we're going to bring in, he wanted to say hello to John, but John's having technical difficulties. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Casey. He is the owner, creator of Excalibur Shovels, and the finest shovel on the planet today, bar none. And when I called Casey and asked him if he wanted to be involved in the Blue Spade Society, he said yes.
All right.
Without and not even taking a breath. So Casey and Excalibur Shovels is the official shovel of the Blue Spade Society. So let's welcome Casey just for a few minutes to say hello to everybody, and then we'll move it on. So let's bring in Casey. Hey, Casey.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Casey.
How you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, it's too bad John is not here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Here he is. Here he is. There's the man of the hour.
There he is.
I hear you too.
Meet John David.
I feel like I'm in the Brady Bunch.
Created the Blue Spade Society 4. Finally, the technical difficulties are gone.
Where's Marcia?
Right? It's the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? So, John, this is Casey Dittman.
I know, Casey.
Excalibur Shovels, the official shovel of the Blue Spade Society. So
It's a
tell us a
pleasure to
little
be
bit
here.
about it, Casey. and
That
what you-
logo with the Excalibur shovel in it, that is well done. I love to figure out logos and all sorts of nicknames and things like
Look
that.
at
That
this.
looks great.
Look at
That's
the shirt
so
on
well
that
done.
boy.
Yeah, buddy, on the belly.
Yeah, that looks great. I love it. It's such a good example of my shovel. I thought there'd be some cartoon-esque shovel that didn't look like mine, and it turned out exactly like mine. So that's super
Well,
cool.
I'm going to tell you the story on that. What I did is when I got my shovel, I put a white tablecloth on the dining room table, and I set the shovel on it, and I could only get away with that because I hadn't dug anything with it yet. If I'd have dug something with it, that never would have happened. But and I took a picture of it because I wanted, when I created the Blue Spade Society page, I wanted that picture on there. So then I had some other friends that'll stop by after a bit and that helped me work on the logo. And I said, this is what I want. It's got to have the exact spade, the shovel on it. And so they worked on it. And after, 3 or 4 days, a lot of different proofs, we decided on that one. And I think
love
it's
it.
perfect.
I think it's out of the park. It's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Well done.
Yes. What was your feeling when I came to you about the Blue Spade Society, Case?
I was right on board. I love the story about John, and if there's any way I can help, I like to help. So Blue Spade Society members, they get 10% off on my shovels, and they also get their name, nickname, whatever they want stamped on the shovel as well. So that's another little bonus thrown in there at no cost. But I do also offer the stamping of your name, nickname, club, whatever you want to put on it, to all Blue Spade Society members and to all veterans and to first responders and YouTube influencers. So all you do is when you buy a shovel, just leave a note in the comment box and just let me know which one of those you're under, and we'll get it stamped for you at no cost. So you just put it in the memo.
And if you can't go through Casey, you go through Phil at Myers Metal Detectors, and he'll get it through Casey, and the same deal goes.
Correct. And if you buy it through my website, excaliburshovels.com, or through Phil, it's going to ship pretty much right away, the next day, within 1 to 2 business days. So either way, you're going to get it the same amount of time.
Real quick. And you will be happy because John has been eyeing my shovel. I got to keep good track of it because, I usually drive and then I'm looking, when it's time to load up his car, if my shovel's still with me,
And I do have the color Blue Spade Society on my website. So if you're buying a shovel, it's the color is actually called Blue Spade Society.
That is outstanding. Casey, we love you and we so appreciate you being the official shovel of the Blue Spade Society. And hopefully there's going to be a lot more of them sold. People have been asking about them. So we want to thank you for stopping in tonight. And we sure appreciate you sponsoring the Blue Spade Society. Don't we, guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thanks, gentlemen.
All right.
It's a pleasure and an honor.
Talk at you later, my friend.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody.
Same to you.
All right,
bye-bye. Okay, so guess what? We got somebody else in the wings here, John. Somebody that wants to say hello to you because you are the star of the show, dude.
All right.
All right, let's see who it is. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's Russ. Hey, buddy.
Hey, John. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine. I think the last time you and I ran into each other was, just about 9 months ago, 10 months ago in Florida there, huh?
That's right. Hunt 7.
Yeah, it was good seeing you there, buddy.
Same here. Good seeing you.
Fantastic.
Well, it's the same story kind of with Russ, as you all know. Maybe you don't know, but you're going to find out, is he is with Fisher Labs that makes some of the finest metal detectors on the planet. Mm-hmm. And when I called Russ, I said, Russ, I'm doing this, the Blue Spade Society, and I gave him the background on it. And I said, what we would like is for Fisher to be the official metal detector of the Blue Spade Society. There again, without even a breath, yes. So Fisher metal detectors are the official metal detectors of the Blue Spade Society. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that experience, Russ?
Well, Fisher Research Labs is always interested in bettering the community, especially when it's something like this. This is kind of unique and but there's a need for it. So when Jeff called us, we jumped on it right away, always willing to help. And just really, an honor to be involved with the Blue Spade Society. And like I said, John, personally, I had a great time meeting you and talking to you. Can't wait to meet you again. Hopefully you'll be at that same hunt this year because I'll be there.
Yeah, you're going to be there?
I will. Yes, sir.
All right. I have to check with my boss lady too.
I know how that goes. Smart dad.
So, there again, folks, if you're just starting to get into metal detecting, or if you know anybody that is disabled, and maybe you've got a disability, what the Blue Spade Society is really about. And I'm going to bring somebody else on real quick here while Russ is here. Let's just bring this one on here because I'm my other brother from another mother. And then we'll talk about the Blue Spade Society. This guy, John?
Hey, I'm there. Wow.
Ew.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
guys.
there.
Yeah.
You know each other, don't you?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Tom, how you doing? Merry Christmas.
Merry
everybody hear me?
Christmas to everybody. And there again, it goes back to the same premise. When I created the Blue Spade Society, talked to Casey with Excalibur, and we talked to Russ. And I always knew I really didn't even have to talk to him about it. But I called him up and I said, Phil, I created this Blue Spade Society, and explained to him what it was. And I said, what I would like is for you to be the official equipment supplier for the Blue Spade Society. And there again, being the type of people that they are, and just in the next breath, he said, done. So, he handles the Excalibur shovels. And if you are a member of the Blue Spade Society and you call Myers Metal Detectors and you order anything, you get a 10% discount. We'll check and make sure that you're a member of the Blue Spade Society. I think that's only fair. But Phil, go ahead and tell them a little bit about that conversation.
Well, you've got all the Excalibur shovels, which I know you just had the Key Day Kid Casey on there, and yeah, I'm real excited to be a sponsor. Of course, metal detecting now, even if you have a disability, you can do it. And I was just looking on your Facebook feed, and I have customers who are hearing impaired, and they metal detect. And I have customers who are blind and they metal detect. So as long as you can get out there and swing the detector a little bit, you can do it. So it's an exciting time for metal detecting.
Yeah, and it just, it's not even just metal detecting. It's any kind of treasure hunting, whether it be at magnet fishing, coin roll hunting, arrowhead hunting, which I know you do a lot of, Russ, and, any other kind of treasure hunting. Because if you think about it, they think of like a veteran that has come back from the Iraq War, let's say, and he lost his legs. So he's in a wheelchair. He may not be able to swing a detector, but he can sure roll out on a bridge and throw a magnet over, or he can go out and hunt arrowheads possibly, and all kinds, coin roll hunting and bottle digging, all kinds of treasure hunting activities. And if you need any kind of information on any of that, you got to just call Phil, because Phil's got the literature for it. He knows about it. He'll be happy to help you in any way, shape, or form. If it's nothing else, just to offer you guidance on the right things to get. So, it doesn't get any better than that, really.
Yeah. Because it's such a fun and exciting hobby. So you want everybody to be involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely do. We certainly do. Well, guys, we want to just thank you so much firstly, for being who you are. Don't we, Tim? And Tim, you've got to jump in here, buddy. That's the Mumbles man. So,
I didn't hear any mumbling.
Who you are.
I'll put you next to my stomach. You hear it rumbling.
Yeah, well, Tina should have fed you some more dumplings, dude.
Mm.
And it's just who you are, what you represent, and your wish to be involved without question is just it's the finest thing that we could ever think of, and we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Do we not, Tim? Do we not, John?
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
Means, you just never know, and you probably never will know what it means to these people that are afflicted, and especially to John David, and because he's not real good about telling you, but trust me, yeah, it does, and to me and Tim. So, guys, I know you guys are busy, and we thank you so much for stopping in tonight. Phil, I love you, brother. Looking forward to getting that thing. Russ, love you, brother.
Well, thank you guys so much. Like I said, Fisher Research Labs is thrilled to be here. I personally am thrilled to be here, and I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas.
Well,
Same to you and yours.
Thank
we
you.
wish it to you guys, and give Jocelyn a hug. And Russ, Mumbles man wants that chili recipe. Tell Carrie.
Absolutely.
I will let her know. Maybe she's coming out with me in February, so maybe she'll get to make some for everybody. We'll be at Phil's place.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right, everybody.
I want to say
and
I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year. And if you need anything at the shop, you can give me a call. I'll actually be in there tomorrow morning for a few hours because I've got a couple people wanting to come over and pick something up. So I'll be there.
That's another thing. How many places do you know that you can call them up, and go over on Christmas Eve because you forgot to shop, and they'll take out of their time and out of their way from their family time to go over and open up their shop so you can buy a present. Now, it don't get no better than that.
Absolutely. So somebody's getting a new detector for Christmas.
That's right. Maybe
thank
it's
you.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to get a couple new detectors, but that's beside the point.
There you go.
Okay, guys. Merry Christmas. Thanks for
Merry
stopping.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Love your hat, Jeff.
Cheers, everybody.
See you guys.
All righty.
Mhm.
Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's see. Get
I
rid of
think I'm
this
still
one.
here.
Yep, you are. Not for long. Okay, this is kind of a Zoomer tonight, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. We've got a couple more people wanting to stop in and say hello. And then what I'm going to do, and this could be dangerous, but we're going to live on the edge tonight. Is that all right with you, John?
Sure. Take
What
your
about
best
you,
shot.
Absolutely. Let's
Okay,
go
because
for
I'm
it.
going to put a link in the chat.
You only live once.
Yeah, well, it could be the last time. And put a link in the chat and see if anybody wants to just pop in and say hello to John, ask him any questions, or if you have any questions about the Blue Spade Society and what we represent and what our plans are. But we've got some special, very special people that are coming in now. They're very excited meeting you, John, and you, the Mumbles man. They are been very instrumental in helping me with our logos and all this kind of stuff. And I think everybody likes the logo.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least we hope. So let's bring on now Ronnie and Tiffany Calhoun, Pacific Northwest Dirt Fishers. There they are.
Bye.
Hi, John.
Hi, John David. How are you?
Hi, Tim.
How you doing?
Hi, Tim.
How you doing?
Because they've been wanting to meet you, John. So
Oh boy,
why don't you
I've
guys
heard a lot
introduce
about a
yourselves?
lot of stories about you.
I hope they're not.
Yeah,
True.
they're all been good.
They're all- well, the good ones I don't know about.
No.
Well, you were such an inspiration for us. As soon as I heard about the Blue Spade Society, I messaged Jeff and Ronnie and I talked about it and we said, what can we do? And because we are here now. So, and we're both disabled hunters as well. So you hold a special place in our hearts. I'd like you to know that.
Well, I appreciate that. And y'all, same back at you. Anybody that can get up and go out and have fun, and they know they have an affliction and still grind through it is tops right there.
Right.
Well, why don't
So-
we take a minute here, excuse me, Tiff, John, for you to let everybody know kind of what your disabilities are and how you overcame them.
Well, I was not going to be a couch potato. I've seen too many couch potatoes out there. A few years back, probably 15 years or so, I had my first heart attack. And then they put a device in. Then a couple of years later on, I had a second and then a third. Well, the third one is the charm. That fixed me up there on the heart. But then a couple of years later from that, I found out I used to smoke. I have now pulmonary fibrosis. That's a non-repairable item unless you're young and they can replace your lungs. I'm beyond that. I'm 75 years old, or almost 75, and I have too much medically wrong with me, so that's out of the question. So I'm just going along, enjoying life the way it should be, my family, my kids, and everything. And the doctor told me, says, get out there and have fun and exercise. That's the best medicine, period. And believe me, it has helped me quite a bit.
Yeah.
Right. Us as well.
Jeff and I see the difference in
I pace myself, but everybody to pace themselves.
Right.
But mine is breathing as well as heartbeats. So, hey.
Well, we love to tease John. We tease him, unmercifully about Blue Thunder. Tell him a little bit about Blue Thunder, John, and just in your own words, how the Blue Spade Society came about. I'm going to bring another sweetheart in here while you go ahead and tell us.
Well, Blue Thunder, I hate carrying everything with me when I go somewhere. You know, you got to take your detector, your shovel, or your scoop, water, medicine, umbrella, you name it. So I got a rollator. That's a walker with wheels, and I've had
And
a
a
couple
secret
of hookups.
compartment.
Pardon?
You got a secret compartment in it too to put ice
Oh
cream.
yeah, and a seat. Yeah, I keep my stuff in there. But my oxygen machine I keep in that seat section, and my medicine, and I can mount my detectors and shovels and whatever, and wheel along flat ground or even a horse pasture if it's not too sandy.
Right.
But I get in trouble when I get to the beach, though. So I took an old golf cart, the 3-wheelie type, put a basket on the end of it with the wide flat tires, and I can wheel my stuff out there and prop it up and grab a aluminum chair, and that's where I sit. And I'll just work around that.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
That's right. And to each his own. I watch other people, and I'll try to improvise it, do something my way, or if I feel good that day, I might be able to go a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm good for probably 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm shot.
Well,
Me
there's
too.
been a couple of times you tried to push yourself when we were down at the beach. And,
Yeah, but I stayed close to the condo, though.
Well, and as well, and this is just something that both Tim and myself are very diligent about, is we make sure we keep our eye on it.
Oh, I know you guys do.
Just in case there's any kind of a problem. He's never out of our sight. So that's just something that, like I said, he's our brother from another mother, isn't he, Timmy?
Absolutely.
And when we do not want anything to happen to him, so we kind of keep
Okay,
an eye.
you guys are my big brothers.
You know, there's a rock.
Oh yeah,
Beach
John's rock.
Yep, dedicated to you.
That's right.
That's another story.
And the last time we went down to Daytona, John, when you didn't go, I mean, the ice cream guy in the ice cream truck, he every day says, "Where's John? Where's John?" I said he couldn't make this trip.
Gotta have ice cream out in the hot sun.
Well,
knows
you
you by
gotta have
name.
ice cream almost all the time. So, you see who popped in to say hello to you,
I
didn't you, John?
know. Hey, Liz.
Hey, John, it's very, very nice to finally meet you.
Well, I've been watching your videos.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Great videos. I love them.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And Tim, hello.
How you doing?
Good, good. PNW, hello. And Jeff, hello.
So a lot of people don't realize that Liz is another outstanding member of the Blue Spade Society. And I asked her to join, and she said yes, because she has the heart, as does Tiffany and Ronnie, that if there is somebody out there that needs their help, needs advice, somebody that is disabled, they will mentor them or help them in any way, shape, or form. And that's kind of what the Blue Spade Society is about. You don't have to be disabled, although Liz does have a disability. And like I said before, many times, there are many, many, many different kinds of disabilities.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be losing an arm or a leg or something like that. There's all kinds of disabilities. Mm-hmm. And they're always there. Anything I ask them to do, boom, right there. No problem. No questions asked. They just do it, because that's the kind of people they are.
Yeah.
It's just the salt of the earth people in my mind. So any of you out there, if you have an interest in possibly helping somebody, or somebody that has a disability that maybe, like John said, he wasn't going to be a couch potato. He just wasn't going to have it. But some people, when they become disabled, they kind of lose their steam, so to speak, and want to stay in the house and sit on the couch. Mm-hmm. Maybe, just maybe, taking them out arrowhead hunting, getting them hooked up with a detector, or magnet fishing or bottle digging, that kind of stuff. maybe you can help them have a little bit better quality of life. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that's what these two down here with Liz and Ronnie and Tiffany, they are so good at. So I know, Tiffany, you had a couple questions for John.
I do. I'm going to try without my glasses on, but it may not work. So I start with the very first one. How did
You
you
can
get
put them on.
How did you get start metal detecting?
We rented a condo at the beach one year, and I had my kids and my grandkids with me, and I saw people out there metal detecting at the beach. And I said, that's what I want to do. So I jump in and go to Walmart and buy a bounty hunter.
Hey.
And it made noise, and I found stuff with it. And the kids have a ball with it. And that's how it all began.
Wow. The second one, what is your most unusual find?
Unusual find?
Yeah.
Jeff will go along with this. He was there with me. Was digging a hole in an old hippie plantation, more or less. And the detector kept going off, and I didn't know what the heck it was. And I kept digging, and every time I get a scoop up, a $50 come out of the ground. Then another $50.
Oh.
Finally, there was 7 or 8 of them, and they were all Kennedy halves, 1964.
Wow.
In one hole.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
that's
amazing.
a coin spill right there.
That is a coin. My daughter never saw what a Kennedy was that was real silver, so I had to give her one.
Oh.
So I gave her also a Benjamin Franklin and a Standing Liberty, so she knew what these $50 were like, and if she found any, bring them to me. No, so she could have them, but that was an unusual find, and Jeff was just shaking his head.
Right. Jeff,
You
do we have-
remember that, Jeff?
Yeah, I do. When I'd gotten that permission, when I was talking to the lady the first time, right in that area, I just quickly went over there and zing and found a 64 Rosie. And so I gave it to her, and I said, I'd like to come back and bring a friend of mine or two. And she said, sure, no problem. So when we came back, it was right there by this one tree, by this real old house. And what she had told me was that there had been a privet hedge in there. And apparently somebody had buried a whole bunch of money, because when they tore the hedge out, they found a whole bunch of $50.
Oh, wow.
So I just said, John, why don't you start right over there? Hell, he never left. He stayed there the whole day.
That's right.
Well, John,
Enjoying myself.
Yeah.
What
So I
machine
think
do
you
you
had a
get?
question or two, didn't you, Lizzie?
Did I? Did I have a question or two?
I thought you had a question for John.
No, I just want to say that that I admire him for not sitting on that couch and for getting up and digging with you, Jeff, and with Tim. And there's a lot of people out there who might be sitting on their couch, and hopefully they see this and they see that if John can do it, I think pretty much most folks can do it. It's great exercise. And, even if you don't find anything, just getting out, I would love to actually be a fly on the wall when you three are detecting, because I think that I
don't know about that. What do you think?
I think you guys probably have a blast, and irregardless of what you find, I think you're making memories that are just incredible. And the Blue Spade Society is just a culmination of all that. And now from what you have all done, with each other, you're bringing it forward to the rest of the community. And I just think it's amazing. And I'm really, really happy to be a part of it.
Yeah.
We are very lucky that you are, both with you, Liz, and Ronnie and Tiffany.
Yeah.
So
That's for sure.
yeah. And we have a good time, don't we, Tim?
Yes, we do. Maybe too good of a time sometimes.
Sometimes it's too good a time, especially, after in the evening. I'll tell a
All bets
little
are
story
off.
here.
We get along
We
great.
have Daytona, and we started, really going down there. It's been about 4 years now, but during COVID, we decided, we could still go out on the beach and hunt, but we didn't want to go out to eat. So I told Tim and John, I said, I tell you what, I'll just cook for everybody. We'll stay in at night, because that was, the thing to do. So I think we unleashed a pariah, didn't we, Tim?
Yes, we did.
And Liz is going to crack up on this, because I took a bunch of Modelo.
Oh.
Oh no.
And John had never had a Modelo.
Oh.
So
I have now.
Modelo. So I'm going to tell a story on John. And just, a couple, 3 weeks ago, we were at this little place hunting, and he was talking about his daughters getting married in April. And he said, yeah, she got everything set. It's going to be really nice, for the reception. And there's going to be, she's going to have this, this, and this, and she's going to have some beers and stuff. I said, oh, really, John? What kind of beers? He goes, well, he says, I asked her, and she says, well, I just got some beers. And he says, you got Modelo, don't you? And she says, no. He says, yeah, you do.
How about the Mexican restaurant?
Oh gosh, now, this is hilarious. So this is down at Florida Hunt 7 last year, and we had a Modelo or two, and then we went out to this Mexican restaurant, and specifically because we figured they'd have Modelos, and so we walk in and we sit down, and it's very festive and all that in there, and I pick up the menu and I says, hey, look, they got Modelo. And John goes, oh, they got Modelo? I said, yeah. So the waitress come by, he goes, we want Modelo. So we're crazy.
Lord, you're crazy,
Crazy. Yes, we are. Well, Tiff, you got a couple questions you want to ask John?
Ronnie has a couple where that
Well, I
we
was
put them
just
together.
I was
Go ahead.
curious. What machine do you use, John?
What was
John,
Say it again.
What machine do you use, or which one do you like to use the most?
Well, I'll be truthful. I have two machines that I like to use: the T2 for land and the Equinox 600 for water. And those will get me in enough trouble. But I love using those two machines.
Nice. Nice. Okay, I have to know, what is, in your opinion, your best find?
My best find?
Yeah.
Me and Tim?
No.
Well, to be honest with you, I've had two best finds, but I'll just give you the one. I was in Civil War territory and not far from my house, I guess you could say, but I found 1750 plus years half dime silver real, and that shocked the daylight out of me. I couldn't even make out what it was, but some of the other people on the forum that I used, metal detecting forum, superimposed it and everything and said this was 1754 to 1774.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
And that was really shocked me. So I got in the 1700 club quick.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
I thought it was good getting in the 1800, but the 1700, now I'm pulling for 1600, but I got to go up north for that.
Right. Well, we're in the same. Well, he's in the 1700 club. I'm only in the 1800 club. And we're in a young state, so we know the feeling.
But it's by luck, you know. You got to know, and then you got to have a lot of luck.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right place at the right time. That's what I say.
That's right. And,
Okay. Do we have a couple more? Can we do a couple more and not have time?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
make
good, good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what is your favorite type of detecting? Like, Ronnie really loves coins and jewelry, where I love relics.
I am so easy to work with there. Anything I dig, everything.
Right on.
I like relics. I like jewelry, coins,
Yeah.
even artifacts.
Me too. I love it all. I love it all.
Right. There's nothing special. If I'm at the beach, I expect jewelry. Or if I'm out in the woods, I'm hoping for coins
Wow.
or bullets or something.
And how long you been detecting now for?
Full time, probably 12 to 13 years, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Nice. Very nice.
Some of it was beginner's luck and some of it wasn't.
I feel it's all luck sometimes.
Okay, so this is going to go to all three of you, Jeff, Tim, and John David. How did you all meet?
All at the same time. It was funny because it was right here in Madison.
Yep.
And I had my grandson with me. At that time, I was using, and this has probably been probably 8 years ago, I would think. And I was using the AT Pro. Well, I'm over here at this little ball field that we've nicknamed the Silver Field because we've all dug a bunch of silver over there. My grandson and I are over there, and the car pulls up, and three guys get out. And one of them's John David, one of them's Tim Naylor, and there's another guy. His name Mike. And so a little while later, they introduced themselves, and John said, well, we saw you were using an AT Pro, so we figured, we'd come down and see if you minded if we hunted along with you. And I said, no, it's fine. So we all hunted around that day. I had a pretty good day. I think Tim will tell you in a minute a little bit about it. And then, we kind of went our own separate ways. And, maybe a month or two later, hooked up with John again. And then we got hooked up with Tim again because recently after that, I think Tim had moved to Tampa. So it was a little harder to get together and hunt. But now we make it happen. So, Tim, why don't you tell your side?
Basically, I agree with everything you said. Man, I had a good time that day at the field. I pulled out a mercury dime and a silver ring and a bunch of clad. And we've been friends for life.
And I think I got a couple of dimes out of it too. They were not Mercs though. They were the 63, 64 version.
Well, they were roses, but they were silver, John.
They were silver.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's the story of the triumvirate, if you will.
And we've been stuck with each other ever since.
And we'll be stuck with it until the day we pass, and then we'll be hunting in heaven, where everything's
That's right.
a bucket.
You got it.
Right.
Right.
Which brings me to my last question. John David, what is number one in your bucket list?
Number one on my bucket list.
Yeah.
I really would love to find either a dagger or a sword. And then my next one would be a Civil War belt buckle.
Yeah.
But I would love to have either a dagger or a sword, like I see how they find them in Europe occasionally.
Right.
That'd be so cool.
But
So
Wow.
I'd be lucky to find a pocket knife, but
we found a few of them.
I would love to though.
We just like to find anything. And the last time John and I went hunting, we each dug a little bit of clad, but we ate some really good barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So
Oh,
That's
week of barbecue.
Right on.
yeah, Tim wasn't along,
That's what we
unfortunately.
really want.
But, he's coming up here. We're going to go eat barbecue.
But it's all fun, and we have never been skunked. We'll find a a penny somewhere, even if it's getting out of the car. We'll find a penny. We won't be skunked.
True.
That was,
That's
you know, when you said that, I looked at everybody, all of us in the camera, and we all went, you know, because I think we all looked down for so long that we just see it all.
That's right. Tim taught me that. Look down, John. Look down.
Ain't that the
Prize on
truth?
prize.
Sometimes I do have to look up because I run into trees.
Yeah, I always run into stuff too.
I know.
That's why I take my glasses off so I don't scratch them.
Right.
Yeah, we generally bleed somehow. It's not a successful trip unless there's blood. So, well, guys, I want to thank you really a whole bunch for.
Oh yeah.
I want to thank you for your dedication to the Blue Spade Society. You know, it warms my heart when, you know, if I need something, I just ask either one of you guys, and it's immediately yes, without question, and that warms the heart of an old man. You know, kind of makes it easier for all the stuff I'm trying to get done, to know that I have people such as you, Liz, and you, Ronnie, and Tiffany, on our side and helping us fight the fight to maybe, you know, change some lives as much as we can.
Yes.
So it's from the bottom of my heart to you. I love you guys. I thank you for being who you are and what you do. And I thank you for having the cause like John David. He thanks you as well. John,
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it to
Thank
you.
you very much.
You guys have a
Remember
Merry
that?
Christmas.
You too. And it's been a real pleasure meeting you guys.
Yes.
Be in person.
So now I can really talk to y'all. Now I know you.
That's
There.
right. That's it.
Right
That's
on, Ron.
it.
Yes.
So
Got all
remember,
your
guys,
names and addresses down on the pamphlets or my paperwork, you know, for the videos and whatever in question. Now that I know you, I know what I can ask.
Right.
Now
on.
you can come to
Right
the
on.
Oregon coast and bring these two with you and hunt, you know, where the Goonies was filmed.
Yeah, they sell Modelo out there.
Yes.
Yeah,
well, we'll take our own with us.
yeah. Jeff's the one that buys the beer.
Oh.
Right on.
Well, it's been an honor
Yeah.
to meet you. Ronnie and I wish you many blessings to everybody, Liz, Tim, Jeff, and John David, you and your family as well.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.
Thank
Happy
you.
New
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas, Lizzie.
Thank
I love
you.
you.
Thank you.
And Ronnie, Tiffany, I love you. Merry Christmas. And I'll be talking with you
Christmas.
real soon. And thanks so much for stopping in.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having us.
Bye.
Hope to dig,
Thank
hope
you.
to dig with you all one day.
Yes.
We're
All right.
going to make it
There you
happen.
go.
Forward to it.
All
That'll
right.
work.
We'll
All
make
right.
it happen.
I'll bring the Canadian beer.
Okay.
Moosehead.
You notice how we all said, okay, without even taking a breath. Okay.
All
See you
right.
guys later. Have a Merry Christmas.
All right.
Thank
And
you.
people out there, if you are looking for something to do on Sunday morning, not a better thing to do, 10 o'clock, Digging Canuck, Coffee with Liz. She's got some real good people on there to chit chat with, and it's a really good time to sit and have your coffee, especially Tim. John, you got a Blue Spade Society mug you can drink coffee with Liz with, don't you?
Right on. Right on. I look forward to having you all there. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
See you later, guys.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, that was fun.
Yes,
Now
it
we're gonna
was.
do something that it may get us in trouble, it may not. And some of you folks out there watching, you may want to say hello. You may want to ask some questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the chat. And if you feel like you want to come on and for a couple minutes and say hello, John or me or Tim, and ask any of us any questions, we'd love to answer them as best we can. So let me get that link in there. And let's see if I can. Let's see. Let's see if it goes in there. Yeah. So there's the link. It's up in the chat, people. So if you want to stop by and say hello, ask a question of John, Tim, or myself, please do. But I think everybody is kind of raring to go for Christmas time. Are you guys ready?
Ready as I'm going to be.
Same here.
I'm
Yeah.
not going out shopping anymore.
Yep.
No,
Tomorrow's another day. It's the finalized day. Clean up the house, put
Right.
stuff away, and then have fun.
yeah, that's for sure. So
Go see the grandkids.
Yeah. So, Tim, why don't you go ahead and talk to the people a little bit about, the creation of the Blue Spade Society and what it means and what your vision is for it.
Well, the Blue Spade Society was created by you, and we got together and we all painted our shovels blue to surprise John. I think he
Yeah,
got a kick
worked
out of
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, it did. And just offer a platform for anybody who has any type of disability or whatever it is to come in and join the group, join a bunch of good people, have fun, learn something if you can. But the main focus is to just get out and have fun. Get off the couch. Get out of the house.
Yep. And just move. Keep
Right.
moving just a little bit.
Yep.
Because it breaks my heart sometimes. You see these people, and especially somebody like John with the afflictions that you have. For most people, that would just do them in. And I now the Canuck. You gotta love that woman. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Because now she's got a question: why blue? And now I'm going to give her my answer. And John, you tell me if I'm correct on this. Well, the reason why blue for the Blue Spade Society is John loves the color blue. So when he's got a blue car and he's got his rollator that he talked about, we call it Blue Thunder because it is electric blue. And he called Steve's detector rods, which you guys have seen on Treasure Talk, and he ordered a blue shaft for his Equinox. So everything was blue. So then we all got together and they said, John, you got this? He said, yeah, I'm thinking about painting my coil blue. That's all it took. Because I get on the phone to Tim, he's going to do this. So we painted our coils blue too. So he had painted his coil blue. Then I guess he was just out in the garage and didn't have much to do. He's wanting to paint stuff. So he painted his shovel blue. So he texted me a picture. He said, look at this. Isn't this neat? I said, yeah, that's pretty good. That's cool. So then again, I get on the horn to Tim because, in 2 weeks we had a hunt set up. I said, let's do this. And we're not going to tell John. Tim says, yeah, that's a good idea. Of course, Tim's he is in on everything I can come up with. I'm telling you, without question, he's in on it.
Yep.
So we painted our spades blue. And we show up at the park where we were going to hunt. And John, he didn't know because, he was over there. He had Blue Thunder out and he's standing there. And if you go on the Blue Spade Society Facebook group page, you will see the picture from that day with John standing there with Blue Thunder. So we come out from behind my car and we're just holding our shovels up and they're all blue, And John, it took him a minute and he looks up and he said something I'm not going to repeat, but his jaw just dropped. And at that moment was the moment that I created the Blue Spade Society. And if you go back on YouTube on the Treasure Talk channel, and you'll see it. It's back. It's 2.5 years ago, probably, and somewhere around in there, isn't it, Tim?
Yes, sir.
And you can see that video of that day when we had our blue spades, and that's the moment I created the Blue Spade Society. So that's the reason it's blue. Am I right in that, John?
You sure are. You got it there. It's a good thing I didn't wear my blue shirt that day.
And blue jeans.
But now I can.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And Liz says that blue is her favorite color as well, John.
Mm-hmm.
Mine
Yeah,
also.
I really like blue. So I'm happy with it. As a
Well,
matter of fact, I got to touch mine up. They're all beat down a little bit.
yeah, well, you know.
I got paint. I got to make
maybe
it
you
pretty
need a Blue
again.
Spade Society shovel from Excalibur.
Say what on the Excalibur?
Maybe you need an Excalibur Blue Spade Society shovel.
Well, I'll give it a shot when they have that again. But there's nothing wrong with what I got right now, except that it's getting there. It's
Yeah.
getting worn down. I got to get a file for it.
Well, that's all right.
Yep.
So is that pretty much your recollection of how the Blue Spade Society came about and the color blue?
Yeah. Great. Yeah, it was a shock when you guys did that. I think I almost lost my teeth that morning. Good thing I kept my mouth shut. But that was very impressive.
And that's pretty much how you remember it, isn't it, Timmy?
Yes, that's
Yep.
exactly the way I remember it.
Yeah.
So it's it was a good day, and I think that we are all in agreement about the Blue Spade Society, what it can be, what we hope that it can be. And we would encourage that anybody out there that has any kind of a disability, and there's, like I said, varying forms of disabilities. And we encourage that you talk to your doctor first.
Exactly. That's one thing we didn't touch base on. If somebody was watching that has an affliction of some kind, get okay from the doctor first. Go from there. And they'll find out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all kinds of it, fun. You make some good friends.
Yeah,
And, something we're working on. We're working on a website for the Blue Spade Society that you can register by state, and it's going to be. It's an international thing already. We've got members from all over the world already. Sure, and we're gonna get the website up and going. It's taken a little time, but we'll get there. Whereas if, let's say, you're in Oklahoma and you want to be a member of the Blue Spade Society, you can be a member. And eventually we're going to have state chapters and state presidents of the chapters of the Blue Spade Society. So you can go in Oklahoma and register if you want to be a mentor.
Yeah.
If you want to just offer your services in any way, shape, or form to take somebody detecting, maybe take a small disabled kid detecting or an adult, anything like that. If you just want to mentor somebody, if you are a caregiver for somebody that is disabled and you need some advice on them about how to approach them for doing some of these things, I'll promise you, there's somebody out there that's got an answer for you. It may not be me, it may not be John, it may not be Tim, but there's somebody out there that has an answer to help you to how to deal with this person that you love, that you want to see get up and get moving and do something and maybe have a little bit better quality of life. And that's why, we did this. To help one person is worth it,
Oh, Lord, yeah.
And so we would just encourage you all that if you have any kind of questions at all, you can email me at treasuretalkshow@gmail.com. You can Facebook Messenger me. If you're a member of Treasure Talk, both YouTube or Facebook, you can ask questions of me there. You can join the Blue Spade Society on Facebook to learn about what's available and what we can do. And, I'm sure if you got a question, get a hold of John. You can get a hold of him through the Blue Spade Society or Tim. And somebody's going to get back to you. Somebody's going to have, a good listen at what you got to say and what you need. And maybe we know somebody that can just give you a hand. Maybe they just need to go magnet fishing or arrowhead hunting. It's something to get them out of the house and get them to quit feeling sorry for themselves.
Right.
You know, there is a way to have a life and a
Yeah.
good quality of life. You know, and just like with John, and if John hadn't done metal detecting, getting out into the fresh air and swinging that coil and, you know, up and down, digging some holes, chances are he'd be bedridden by now.
Yep. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. So we would just encourage you to do these type of things and, you know, just have fun doing it. And if there's any way, shape, or form, John fell out. You know, we can help you. We will help you. Let's see if you can get back in here. If not, well, it's about our time's about up anyway. So, anybody got any questions out there you want us to answer for you? So, I guess not. That's okay. And we want to just take this opportunity to wish everybody the very, very merriest of Christmases and happiest of New Year's. We want to thank, you know, that our Lord and Savior has, you know, that died for us to let us do the kind of things that we do. So, and I think this comes from Tim and John, as well as myself. When I tell you, treasure stories, there's a million of them out there. Every one of them is important. Every one of them is unique. And every one of them has meaning. At Treasure Tales, we want to hear your treasure story. So get up with us and come on and let everybody listen to your treasure story because it'll have meaning for somebody as it does for you. So we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. You want to take us out, Tim?
Yeah. Come on to Treasure Tales. Tell everyone your tale. It may be inspirational to somebody. Somebody may find it very meaningful and go out and try it.
That's the truth.
And that's all we really want, is to get somebody off the couch, out of the house, and enjoying life.
That's right. That's it exactly. No finer words were ever spoken. So with that, we're going to sign out of here and want everybody to have a Merry Christmas. Tim?
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. Tim, I love you. You're my brother from another mother. And you give Tina and that beautiful daughter of yours a hug. And we will see you soon. So everybody, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you got to travel, be safe.
Be safe.
And, you know, use good judgment. And we'll see you on Monday night. We got a killer show Monday night for Treasure Talk. Sid and KT Jones of Etosha Treasure Adventures is going to be here. But we're not going to talk about the Etosha. They've been on another adventure. And this one's going to be really interesting. They've been over in Hawaii. And they've been searching a Japanese Zero from the Pearl Harbor attack. That's with a metal detector. And that's cool. So we'll see you Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for watching. We love you. Merry Christmas. Tim, right on, brother.
Merry Christmas.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.